This video is part of Collaboween, where crafters around the world are showing their own Halloween ideas and creations. After watching my video, please go and watch the others too, and if you like them, do subscribe and give them thumbs up. Now let's get started with my own Halloween ornament tutorial. So for this project I used plastic medallion and I painted it twice. Of course, let it dry between each layer. I use decoupage glue for every project of mine. Of course, you can use Mod Podge as well. I never cut out my images. I use water pen. Of course, you can just use some small brush and water. Tear up the rice paper in few places so it can fit better onto the ornament. Then apply some decoupage glue onto the ornament and then glue the image with some more glue on the ornament. These are the paints I used for the ornament. You can choose paints that suits your image. Don't be afraid to even paint on the rice paper itself. It makes better blending if you do it. I decided to put some small drops on the ornament as well. For this, all you need is water, paint, and a small brush. I use pouring glaze for my project. Of course, you can use varnish for it as well. I applied 4 layers of the glaze, let it dry between each layer, and it makes a great look of glass ornament. On the back of the ornament, I use some air drying clay, some stems, and some stencils. Roll out your clay and make sure it is really thin before applying it onto the ornament, because if it's not, it will crack on you upon drying. Make sure it fits onto the ornament. When the clay was thin enough, I applied a Halloween stem onto it. Then I applied some express glue from Pentard onto the ornament, and I glued the clay carefully onto it. If you don't have this type of glue, just use any glue you have. Carefully press the clay onto the ornament and cut off any excess so it will fit onto your ornament. On the side of the ornament, I use clay and some molds. I glued it all with the same express glue from Pentard. Of course, you can use your type of glue. I like to check first if I like the way I put my design on. If I doesn't, I just change it to the way I like it more. I have to put this cute little Halloween saying onto the ornament as well. Glue it carefully on, but make sure you don't ruin your saying in the process of doing it. Let it all dry before painting it. After it was dry, I applied a black paint onto the whole ornament and I wiped off with wet towel any excess of the paint. Then I used some other paints as well. I used a sponge to apply it onto the ornament. After I done that, I let it dry. I then sealed it with matte varnish. Of course, you can use some glossy varnish as well. I use matte varnish because I thought it looks better with the image I was going for. This step is totally optional. I used wax paste to put some nice classic metallic look onto the ornament. You can skip this step if you don't have them, and that's okay. The very last step for me is to put the ribbon onto the ornament so it can be hung. Of course, this step is also optional and you don't have to do it. And here it is, a spooky cute Halloween ornament. If you like this tutorial, please do give me a thumbs up, comment, or do subscribe if you haven't already, and please do go check out the other crafters as well. The links will be down below. Thank you, bye.